changing that mindset and the focus to that post-traumatic growth mindset. There's a whole bunch of possibilities that open up to them and to all of us that might not have been visible before.
It's pretty amazing how we're learning how to look at things differently, to look at the positive side of stuff.
But it wasn't really until I went through my own program, which is actually almost exactly a year ago, I started to change my perspective. I had that solid foundation now. We hear it over and over again. You know, you've got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anybody else. I know what life is like without that, and I know what life is like with it. And I've had that experience for a year, and I know that I'd much rather be on the side with it than without it.
The peer-to-peer work we did on today, which is day 5, involved role play, which is not something I'm very comfortable with. To be honest, coming in, I kind of figured we would get to things like that, and I found it silly and I don't want to say beneath me, but something I wasn't ready to participate in. And the first 4 days shed me of that opinion of it.
You know, although this is an 18-month program, it's a lifetime of changes.
Now we have those shared experiences like we did in combat. Now we lean into one another and help each other because we love each other. This is who we are. So when they walk out of here after 7 days, they now have a new community. 7 days gets our feet on the path. 18 months is the program for us to form that community, bond, have peer-to-peer understanding of one another, and lead each other back into the light so we can live the life that we deserve.
Now, with the practices that I've learned, you know, through Boulder Crest, it's given me the ability to where now I can go home, and when I see my wife, who I miss dearly, along with my daughter, I won't just be physically present there, I'll be mentally present there.
We're here to understand that we've changed. Now, with training, who do I get a chance to be? Because if I can understand who I am, if I can self-regulate, if I can disclose this, I have an opportunity to write a new story and determine who I want to be. Because if I continue down this road, post-traumatic stress owns the pen. It's going to continue to write my life, and it's an ugly story. But if you give me a chance to live and live in post-traumatic growth and have confidence in myself again, I get to take that pen, and by God, I'm going to write an epic.
Way, way down in the burial ground. In the burial ground.
The American Legion has a strong and mutually beneficial relationship with the organization represented by our next guest. USAA, like the American Legion, cares about financial security for families of current military members and of veterans from previous generations. The Vice President of Infrastructure Services for USAA is a retired Brigadier General of the United States Air Force, whose career includes 2 squadron commands, 2 group commands, and a wing command and headquarters staff for the Air Force and Secretary of Defense. Please give a warm welcome to Brigadier General Mitchel Butikofer.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Commander Dillard, for your welcome and introduction. Honorable members of the American Legion, the Legion Auxiliary, and Sons of the American Legion, I am honored to join you here today for your 103rd National Convention and to speak to you on behalf of USAA. I bring you warm greetings from our CEO, Wayne Peacock, and our 38,000 employees who make up the USAA team and who work tirelessly every day to serve the financial needs of 13 million members of our nation's military and their families. We thank you for your service to our country and for all that you do for our nation's veterans and their families. The impact of your continued leadership and civic contributions is seen and felt all across the nation. Your motto, Veterans Strengthening America, is evident in many ways, including the 4.4 million hours of volunteer community service, which you record each year by the American Legion posts across the nation. These hours represent countless examples of selfless service, including most recently right here in Milwaukee, where many of you volunteered your time over the last few days to spruce up the revered War Memorial Center with needed improvements, including touch-up painting, red granite vehicle barriers, bearing the service branch logos, and black marble benches, and then pulling weeds, removing weeds from the landscaping, power spraying and removing debris from between the bricks of the Vietnam War Memorial. Your contributions to the Milwaukee War Memorial, a landmark that has stood for 65 years, honoring our nation's fallen and serving as a hub for veterans activity, only scratches the surface of the multitude of ways the American Legion supports causes larger than yourselves and inspires others to serve in our communities and to serve in our country. Just like the American Legion, USAA is grounded in and committed to serving the military and their families. Having just celebrated USAA's 100th year anniversary this past June, just 3 years after the American Legion's centennial celebration, our organizations share a common history, not only in our tenure, but in our mission and our legacy. For the past 12 years, USAA and the American Legion has cemented a strong relationship to jointly execute on the shared values of serving our nation's veterans. And like you, we are also looking forward to the next 100 years, with focus to sustain the vision of those 25 Army officers who founded USAA in 1922. Our employees give their all to deliver on that vision every day, not only to serve the day-to-day financial needs of military families, but also in initiatives like our Recycled Rides 100-car giveaway program that is one of the hallmarks of USAA's centennial celebration. The National Auto Body Council Recycled Rides allows insurers, collision repair shops, paint suppliers, parts vendors, and other industry partners to repair and donate vehicles to deserving service members and service organizations in local communities throughout the country. Through this program, USAA committed to donate 100 vehicles to 100 active duty service members and veterans who have fallen on hard times. We believe having reliable transportation is an important step toward financial security and are proud to be well into the midst of these donations. We will deliver our 100th vehicle before the end of this year. Another area of shared goals is helping veterans find and transition to meaningful jobs with employers who understand and value the skills of military service members. It's no secret that finding employment for veterans comes with its unique challenges associated with translating military skills and jargon into the private sector lingo. Both the American Legion and USAA have worked with the Hiring Our Heroes program, offering job fairs and numerous other services and initiatives aimed at reducing veteran unemployment and helping veterans transition to civilian life. Additionally, USAA and the USAA Foundation have contributed more than $16.6 million since 2018 to national nonprofit organizations that provide fellowships, career training, entrepreneurship support, transition workshops, and mentoring for nearly 1 million transitioning active duty veterans and military spouses. Through these initiatives, we are proud to report that more than 7,000 veterans, military spouses, guardsmen, and reservists are part of the USAA employee family, and we are committed to hiring even more. In 1945, President Harry S. Truman stated, "Our debt to the heroic men and valiant women in the service of our country can never be repaid. They have earned our undying gratitude." President Truman is but one of many leaders throughout history who have proclaimed our nation's obligation to take care of our veterans and chip away at the debt owed for their sacrifices. As a nation, as the American Legion, and as USAA, we must keep veteran care and support at the top of our priorities. You, the members of the American Legion, have consistently done that for more than 100 years. And I am moved and inspired in knowing you will maintain this momentum for now and many years to come. USAA is honored to support you, veterans who know firsthand the meaning of sacrifice, in setting the example that honors those who have gone above and beyond, and in doing so are strengthening America. Thank you for this great honor to join you today and be part of this conference. May God bless each and every one of you. May God bless our veterans. And most importantly, may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Commander, my honor to be the first to congratulate you.
It is indeed an honor and privilege to be elected your national commander of this great organization. As we continue to build a foundation for the future, we will ensure no veteran left behind. Well, one of the things is kind of like my theme this year, no veteran left behind, where President Lincoln says, care for those that bore in the battle, and for his widow, and for his orphan. There's a lot to that, the strength that he was giving toward the care of our veterans. And today, on behalf of our comrades from the newest era, we implore Congress to deliver long overdue relief, assistance and recognition for veterans who suffered due to the exposure to the toxic fumes burn pits in the Middle East. And for sick veterans exposed to radiation from atomic testing, time is of essence for the PACT Act. Make no mistake, this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity. A pact is a promise, a solemn promise we must honor. Vietnam War veterans who fell ill from